All right, so we're gonna continue on, see what we can add more to our application. So the next thing that we're kind of looking at here is what is the data template that's expected here, and so it's giving me a couple of template ideas. And so let's see. I think this video will be more of a focus on kind of doing the research necessary to lay the grounds as to what the application would do. Still in my own mind, it's still fairly vague, and as we move forward, we'll refine it more and more with the help of this really awesome tool. So now we got a we got a data template expected. Should ideally include features relevant to your email marketing campaign. Specific features may vary depending on your use case. Boom. It's a big glaring sign there, use case. And we'll find out a couple of them. And here's where the beauty of this app comes in. You think depending on your use case. And it's kind of like a vague thing, right? And typically, this is where you would sit back and go, well, what is my use case? I don't know. What are use cases? And here's the general example of a data template. So here we can actually ask it now as a brilliant email marketer and also data scientist. So we're kind of doing a generative prompt now, right? It's some prompt engineering here. What we're focusing right now is giving it an identity, right? So you are, let's do, that's better. So you are a brilliant email marketer and data scientist. Then we kind of give it some tasks, some conditions to do, and then some additional context. So let's see. So you're a brilliant email marketer and data scientist. Let's give it some tasks like come up with. Let's do like a brainstorm some relevant use cases. Now this is where the brilliance comes in. That our query doesn't have to really include very much. It doesn't have to be a completely new restructured query. Look at this thing. Thank you for the compliment. It would recognize the subject at hand and should give us results that are fairly relevant. So here are some relevant use cases that demonstrate the potential of AI-driven marketing email application. E-commerce personalization, event promotion, customer onboarding. Okay. I like how it's the display is called a streaming feature, where it gives us the output like one word at a time or whatever it is that's generated, as opposed to the whole thing at once. Someone makes it feel old-fashioned. Okay, content marketing, using it to generate engaging email content, newsletters, blog, nonprofit fundraising. Where are we going with this? So, use case and the potential of AI-driven marketing email application. It feels like a little bit too vague. So what we're going to do. Um, oh no! Oh, I asked it the wrong thing. I asked it to rename. Let's do this. focus on email A/B testing. Let's give it a little bit more. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting some use cases specifically for A/B testing. Okay, so we can play around with subject line testing, which helps us identify which one leads to a higher open rate. Okay, it's not bad. Send time optimization, test different sending times, determine optimal time when the audience, opens up. Email content variation, 10 different email variations such as the layout, copy, length, tone, use of images. Okay, interesting. That's something I'd like to play with. Let's see personalization techniques, compare various personalization strategies. Addressing the recipient by name, referencing their past behavior or preferences, or providing tailored product recommendations. Okay. Interesting. From name and address. Test different sender names and email addresses to evaluate which one appears more trustworthy or approachable to recipients, potentially leading to higher open rates. That's actually very interesting. Okay. Let's do this because here we do have the data template expected for the app. It should include features relevant to your email marketing campaign. Okay, so let's come up with some sample templates for email content variation and email from name and address. From name and address to different sender names and email addresses to evaluate which one. Yeah, we can do that, but I guess one thing at a time. Let's not go crazy. So email content variation, that seems appropriate. So let's do you can test it. Let's do more number 4. Okay, so we'll need some templates. Come up with some standard templates for number 4. I don't even need to spell. I'm not even going to waste time going there. For use case number 4, testing email content variation, so you can structure a data set. Here we go. Beautiful, right? So now we're getting a data set structured. Good. Now I could have done a little bit more prompt engineering and said, okay, give it to me in a CSV. Maybe focus it on something specific after taking some time to consider exactly what I want. But right now, main thing is to get something functional and then start to iterate and improve and iterate and improve. No need to ever come up with a huge, big, giant project first before you make a move. We're going to make small iterations and improve only on the things that we need the most. And then at the end of the journey, we should have a fairly good product that does all of the things that we want very well. Okay. So let's see, what do we have? You can structure a data set and include the following features: subject line, preview text, email body, layout, image usage, content length, tone. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Now let's do this. Please generate some sample data in CSV format. Isn't this convenient? Let's get an Excel going. And let's see what happens. We're also going to open up a notepad where we're going to save this data as our CSV file. Let's see if Excel actually allows me to. What's it doing? Excellent. So, as you can see, saving me a whole lot of time, a whole lot of effort. Again, every time it does something like this, it does it without any hesitation, doesn't without any argument. It just does it. If I wanted 10 more rows and 10 more rows and 10 more rows of anything that I wish, it will do so without hesitation. And without even blinking, it will just come up with more and more stuff. So, very interesting. It's already coming up some data. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this data as our sample data on the web form. Because what I actually even missed the last time is that the instructions were fairly clear, is add a data set and then proceed. So we're going to see what functionality is allowed to us after we proceed. Because here it says, please upload data set to proceed, and I don't think I have one. So we're going to create one. And I think we're almost done. So still just amazing that all of this happening within a few minutes. I mean, you can just imagine a year from now, 2 years from now, the speed and capabilities. It is quite startling. I'm glad that this happened. I'm glad this happened after it was done. So let's save this. Well, let's see first of all if we can just dump it in here. Can we? No. Let's say this is going to be test data.csv. Okay. And I think we can import. Okay, excellent. There's our data. And let's see what happens. See if there's actually any functionality beyond this. So let's go over test data CSV. Okay, so no. Gave me a bunch of nonsense, but error tokenizing error expected field. Python, email. What is happening? Script. Alright, let's take a look. Let's check out. As you can see, we also get the error printed here. There we go. Select that. Let's get back. Hopefully we didn't lose. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if it came back. Okay. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What the heck are you? Interesting that the data has to be quite precise. Fine. Be that way. But alternate, if you know which rows contain inconsistencies and you're okay with skipping them, you can also use the error bad this in the PDF read CSV function. Okay, very good. So data in the PDF read CSV function. Let's check that function out. Okay. So where are we? And we're looking for data equals PD read CSV. Let's see. There's the data. Okay. So it's basically saying go ahead and put that in there. And I'm cool with that. Saved. And let's give it one more try. Okay, good. Looks like it's back up. So it's dynamic potentially, meaning all the changes that we make probably happen real time. No columns to parse from file. So it doesn't like that either. Why not? Why not? We'll grab that, paste that in. And then we need to really ask it anything. Let's see. brilliant, isn't it? It apologized and it's giving me another script. Absolutely fantastic. And let's see what happens. So it seems on bad lines, parameter has been depreciated. Okay. No columns to parse. Now that is odd because we do have the column name. So is it not aware that it's a column? Not sure. Image light, image heavy. So brilliant that it gave me a diversified data set. Okay, so we'll somehow something got messed up. Oh, okay. Something got messed up here. Okay. I see. Said the blind man. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to move everything. Copy this to this. So maybe okay. So it wants me to do all that, but sometimes it looks like there's a whole lot missing, right? So what I like to do is say, let's format my code to include the new difference. Then we'll give it the code. And it's going to just shoot out everything to empty and improperly formatted data sets. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it's including all of the things that were missing from whatever this was. Okay. And so it's going to take a little bit of time. And while it's generating that, so again, this is very interesting. Streamlit applications. Let's see. Interactive dashboards and everything. Huh? Interesting. Okay. Where are my models? So it looked like that part was for some reason missing. Load your trained models, replace with your own models. Okay, no, it's still. Could have sworn that it had a defined model set. Okay, but let's move on. Okay, include the evaluation of the audience segmentation and timing models. Okay, and you can extend the UI to include these models and their evaluation metrics as needed. Audience segmentation and timing models. Okay, let's just do that now. See, again, it's telling us exactly what we should do. Yeah, good. But for now, let's just see. Let's see what it did. We copy, we paste. We stop the script. Start it again. Did I or did I not? I'm not sure. Limit 200 megabytes per file. Oh, awesome. Just gonna make sure that I save. I probably didn't even need to restart. But just to be safe, let's start it up. What are you taking forever? Okay. There it is. What next set of problems? Label not found in axes. Label not found in axes. Don't know. Donut. No. Where are we at? Okay. Well, it's giving me already some additional modifications. We'll implement those, and we'll implement those in the next video and continue on.